Well, good morning, everyone. This is Commissioner Scar. Today is Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, and we'll call this meeting to order at 8 a.m. Commissioner Fournier is out of the office and will not be joining us today. As a reminder, our call-in number is 1-971-254-3149, conference ID 866-914-607#. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone to mute their phone. You can do this by pressing *6. Please unmute yourself when called to speak, again pressing *6. It is very important for all others to remain muted. Thank you. All right, we have called to order, and so we will do a Board of Commissioners roll call. Commissioner Bell.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome. Okay, and as I shared, Commissioner Fournier is traveling and will not be with us today. So we will go ahead and we would jump in. I'm looking for Adventist Health Tillamook. I don't see them with us, and I apologize. I was out. I'm not sure if they let us know they weren't going to be here. So Eric, one last call out in case you're on a different number. Okay. Not seeing that, we will keep moving. And the Coastal Caucus, I don't believe that I have either Senator Weber or Representative Javity with us. I will give them just a huge shout out and benefit of the doubt here because things in Salem are moving very quickly. I think many of you who follow the state work know that sine die, which is the final day of the session, must occur by June 29th. So there is a lot of work still being done in Salem, and I am certain that both of them are in committee this morning. So we will not see that. So moving on to the Tillamook County Community Health Center. Camille, are you with us this morning? Okay, I am not seeing Camille. Hang on, I just got a notice from my staff. Oh, Eric is here. Eric, I'm going to jump
Hey, good morning,
back.
Commissioner.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was talking to somebody in my office, and I'm like, oh, I've got a call I'm supposed to. I apologize
Okay, well,
for being late.
No worries. Sometimes that happens. So please kick us off.
Sure. 10 patients in the hospital today, 5 surgery cases yesterday. Ambulance crews did 8 911 transports yesterday, 3 transfers, no transports home. 65 patients boarding in emergency departments across Oregon, 2 less than yesterday. 291 discharge delays, which is 1 less than yesterday. Let's see, surgery project, I was just down there, and things are changing rapidly. We're obviously still taking care of people and doing surgery cases, but rooms are being moved around and construction crews are busy this morning. Update on dialysis. So the Oregon Health Authority, working for CMS, came and did their a 2-day site visit last week. And they left after 1 day with no findings. So that's a huge compliment to DCI. Because when a group like CMS comes in to evaluate your performance and quality, they are looking for things to find. And they found nothing. And so DCI got a great review from them. Here's the problem. They were not able to bring their fire life safety person with them, which means DCI cannot start providing dialysis until that fire life safety inspection is done. So we wait. It is supposed to be done by the end of the month, which Monday is the end of the month. So I've reached out to both Representative Javity and Senator Weber. DCI has talked to Wyden's office. And so we're just going to wait until the month ends, and hopefully they'll be able to keep their commitment and have that final inspection done. So that's the only thing we're waiting for. We should be very proud of DCI and celebrate their great survey that they had, but we just can't do anything until that last inspection. So I guess it's a mixed bag, good news and bad news. So unless you've got questions for me, I'll just go back on mute.
Thank you, Eric. I think that is the big question everyone does have in the community is around dialysis. So we will keep our fingers crossed that they are able to meet their commitment and get things started by the 1st of next month or shortly
That's
thereafter.
what we hope for. Yep. I
Yeah.
think that they're actually ready to go as soon as they get the approval from the state regulators. So that's where we're at. So,
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers
absolutely.
crossed. So thank you
so
for that.
much.
Any other questions for Eric this morning? Okay, not hearing any. We will go ahead, and as I said, I did not see the Coastal Caucus. Still do not. Again, expect they are working hard in Salem. Looking to see if Camille was able to join us from the community health centers. Not seeing her phone number this morning, and I apologize for you all that are wondering why I'm saying I think I see him, I don't. There's a long list of phone numbers here, and so I'm sifting through trying to make sure I don't miss her with any challenges related to unmuting, because we all know sometimes that happens. Okay, and let's see, Gail from Nehalem Bay Health Center and Pharmacy let us know she would not be available this morning. So we will move on to Tillamook Family Counseling Center, and I do see Frank Hannah Williams this morning. Good morning, Frank. If you are chatting, Frank, you are muted.
Good morning, Commissioner.
There you go. Perfect. Good morning.
Yeah, I had to do the unmute thing myself here. Good morning. This is Frank Hannah Williams, Tillamook Family Counseling Center, Behavioral Health Services for Tillamook County residents. If you have questions about services, appointments, and you can reach out at within either of these two numbers, 503-842-8201 or 1-800-962-2851. My report for today is that Tillamook Family Counseling Center invites you to a free movie night at the Tillamook Coliseum Theater, Friday, June 27th. And there are showings at 4 and at 7 p.m. and you can have an evening at the theater and learn more about resources available in the community, primarily prevention services. This is a service of SOS Tillamook, which is the prevention program of Tillamook Family Counseling Center, and there is not only a movie night, a family movie night, and some very nice information. There's free popcorn for the first 50 people, and some safer home kits available in the lobby during the showing times. So that is a Friday night movie event, Tillamook Coliseum Theater, and if you are so inclined, you can plan that for the beginning of your weekend. And that is my report for today.
Thank you, Frank. That sounds fabulous. I think everyone would appreciate a free movie night. So it's good to get out and do stuff as we kick off summer. So thank you for that. Okay, next on the list is emergency management. I do not see Randy or Ann today. So once again, I will pause just in case one of these phone numbers is one of them and I've missed it. Okay, looks like we do not have emergency management. So we'll go on to the Board of Commissioners. Commissioner Bell.
Well, we are just flying through this meeting this morning.
We are. I think summer is reflected in our attendance. People are out enjoying themselves as well they should.
Absolutely. Well, good morning, everyone. Nice to hear your voice again, Commissioner Scarr. Maybe I'm having summer brain myself. I was thinking, what do I want to talk about today? I had the thing that's on my mind is my nephew got married on Sunday, and it was just joyful. And so I'm just sharing that with my community, that it was just a joyful affair. And he was the first person in my son's generation to get married, and it was a huge family reunion. People came from all over the country, literally, and so we had a couple days of celebration and reunion, and it was just fabulous. And and so nice to have it during the summer when we were able to be outside and enjoy some sunshine and some games, and so it was just lovely. And I was thinking that I hope that everybody gets a chance to have family reunions and do things that fill your heart this summer. So that's what I was thinking about. I can share that yesterday I met with a group who's interested in starting an artists cooperative, an artist space and cooperative organization in Tillamook proper in Central County yesterday. And so that was very exciting. It was very interesting. There were 5 or 6 of us in the group, and people were talking about their visions and their hopes for an art collective in Central Tillamook County, because there are a lot of artists in Tillamook County, and there are more organizations in North County and fewer in Central. And so I'm sharing this on the radio this morning because we were talking in our group about who else should we invite? Who else would like to be involved in this? Who else would be interested? So if you're listening and you're an artist in Central Tillamook County, please reach out to me, because we're building a list of people who are interested in this idea and might be willing to get involved and put some work forward to figuring out how to build that kind of organization in Central Tillamook County. One of the members was talking about having visited Baker City, and this made me very interested in Baker City. I'd like to visit this myself. And in Baker City, there was a local art center, and they visited this place and they talked to the people there, and they were told how this local art center had become a hub for this small rural community, and it improved, it built community and improved the sense of community and drew artists to it, and it just sounded lovely. I would love to visit it myself, but the idea was, what would it take to have something like that in Central Tillamook County? So that was thrilling, really. It was very exciting. And I also, so please do reach out and let me know if you're interested in that idea, because you could just, I'll include you in the invitation. You can be invited to a meeting and see if you want to go any further with it. So we're just in the dreaming it up stage. And then additionally, yesterday I met with Terry Cooper, who's the director of Tillamook County Economic Development Council, and we were talking about this year's round of Level Up Tillamook pitch contests. And so if people don't know about this, for 2 years now, the Economic Development Council has done these pitch contests that are sort of like Shark Tank, but they're for local entrepreneurs. And so we're planning another round of Level Up pitch contests, and they were really fun. We did them, I say we because I'm on the EDC board. The county has a representative always on the EDC board, and it's me currently. And so we did these pitch contests for entrepreneurs, and they were so much fun. We did them in North County, in Central, and in South County, and people who are just dreaming up a business, haven't started it yet, or people who have a business and want to grow it, were able to make a pitch. They could work with coaches in order to develop their pitch. They were able to make a pitch for some funding for their business. And it was just really dynamic and interesting. People had great ideas, and they got some financial support. The winners, I think there were first, second, and third place winners, and then then there was a final battle of the regional first place winners competed for the grand prize, and there was some money involved. I don't remember the exact amount, but the grand prize might have been $10,000. So it was enough for people to do something, and there was all kinds of help. There was all kinds of business help, marketing help, SBDC, that's a Small Business Development Center. There was just all kinds of help. So what I observed about the process was that people got to express their business visions or dreams, ideas, goals to a group of other people, which was good practice for them. Some of them got financial rewards, but also there was all this community building that happened as a result of it, of the mentors they got to work with, and then them connecting with each other. So I observed in last year's round that those businesses started supporting each other. For instance, Green Coast Market, which is a new business in Rockaway Beach, was one of the contestants, and they specialize in selling all things local. And so people got really excited about their business, which is very cool. It's in Rockaway Beach. You should visit it, Green Coast Market. And they also connected with other people who produce things locally, and now they're selling those people's things locally. And the Country Squire food cart in Tillamook used to be in Garibaldi, and they connected with the Guard. And then last year they moved their food cart to a space right next to DeGard Brewery in downtown Tillamook. And so those businesses are growing together. So there are just all kinds of dynamic things are happening. So I'm just talking about this because yesterday we met and we were talking about this year's round of level up pitch contests, and I want the community to start thinking about that. Like, do you have a business you want to grow? Do you have a business you want to start? Do you know somebody who does? Because it's a really great program, and we'd like to spread the word widely. So I think I will stop there. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Exciting things going on. Okay, I'm going to be a little more nutsy boltsy today. So something that I just wanted everybody to be aware of, there is a scam running around out in the community that is sending what appear to be invoices from our Department of Community Development that are not, in fact, actual invoices. So if you receive an invoice from the Department of Community Development here at the county and you are not currently actively working on a project with us, please do not pay that invoice. If you have any question at all, please call the Department of Community Development to ensure that the invoice you are receiving is an actual invoice. So just as always, scammers are busy out there. They've managed to create, I believe it's an email that ends up looking like it is actually coming from the county when it is not. So double check. If it doesn't seem right to you, it is probably not accurate. So keep your eyes open for that. Couple other things. I know that we are all watching and wondering what's happening at the federal level in regard to funding for a variety of programs in our community. We have a number of things that we are happy about. I sit on the board of Community Action Team, which is the local provider of our Head Start program, as well as a partner with CARE in providing housing funding. And the good news that we received for that is that while the federal government is making cuts to Head Start at the administrative level, at the federal side of things, they have awarded the contract for Head Start for 2 years. So we expect that unless anything changes, we will be moving forward with Head Start services in our community in the coming year, just as we have in the past years, which is really exciting. Similarly, HUD has housing funding that comes to all the counties in our region, which is Columbia, Clatsop, and Tillamook. And again, we received word through CAT that grant was awarded for housing funding. So I know that we're all a little on edge, wondering what will come. That was just 2 pieces of good news from that board meeting yesterday that I was happy to share. Let's see, that was yesterday. So I'm trying to walk forward on my calendar. So that was a board meeting from yesterday. Things for today, I wanted to let folks know that today we do have a Tillamook Lightwave meeting. So if you're interested in what is happening regarding broadband, that meeting will occur this morning starting at 9:30 with a budget hearing. It takes place at the PUD Carl Raw Meeting Room. There's also an online option for that. So if you're interested in Tillamook Lightwave and the broadband work, please feel free to join us this morning. Our regular meeting will take place at 10. So budget hearing at 9:30, regular meeting at 10, both at the Carl Raw board room at PUD. For our very own commissioner meeting this week, which will obviously take place tomorrow, starting at 9, we have a variety of year-end projects that we will be passing through this. The big thing for tomorrow is we have our budget adoption. So as many of you know, we've been talking about our budget hearings, talking about all of that work that we've done, including the county's budget, including the 4-H extension budget, and our solid waste service district budget. So all of those will be formalized tomorrow at our Board of Commissioners meeting with votes to adopt the budgets and votes to levy the taxes that are associated with those particular budgets. So if you've been following that process and want to see it to its final end, that will be tomorrow at our Board of Commissioner meeting. So we invite you to join us either in person here at room 106 in the courthouse, or you can listen online either through tctvonline.com with Jane Scott's channel, or you can actually go to the commissioner website and you can get the audio and listen in there. So that's our big work tomorrow for our Board of Commissioners meeting. This weekend, June Dairy Parade. So just a reminder, I don't know how we could forget. I think it is the second largest parade in all of Oregon. So hopefully we will see everyone there. And then next week, just a heads up that we will not have commissioner meetings next week. So that includes, we will not have this radio call next week. We will not have a Board of Commissioners meeting on Wednesday. We will not have a board briefing on Wednesday. So commissioners are taking a break for that 4th of July week. And as we can see from our attendance in today's meeting, it is summer and we're probably going to be a little bit light as we go forward. So those meetings are all canceled for next week. Okay, with that, I'm actually going to circle back. I see that Camille Sorensen from our health department has joined us, so I will give Camille a chance to give us her update. Good morning, Camille.
Good morning. I apologize. We had more technical difficulties today. Anyway, moving on. We have shared some safety tips during our last report, and we wanted to continue that for National Safety Month of June before the end of the month. Earlier, we shared tips about water safety, and today we want to share some tips for outdoor food safety, since maybe we're going camping or having picnics, especially this upcoming 4th of July holiday. First, please make sure to wash your hands, utensils, and surfaces with soap and water, and use hand sanitizer at picnics if possible. Please be sure to rinse your produce before consuming them as well. And separate the plates, utensils, and cutting boards used for produce, cooked meat and poultry, and raw meat and poultry to make sure there's no cross-contamination. And keep your raw and prepared perishable food items in a cooler or store them with ice to keep it cool. Keep hot foods in a crock pot or serve smaller portions more frequently to keep them warm. And when in doubt, throw it out. Avoid eating food that has been left out longer than an hour, especially if it's in a warm room or on a warm, sunny day. If you follow these few smart safety tips, it'll help keep you and your family healthy and happy this summer. In other news, we want to invite everyone for our final sexual health trivia night at Tiebreaker in Rockaway Beach this Thursday from 7 to 9. Show off your knowledge, win prizes, enjoy the food, and leave with information on the prevention, testing, and treatment of STDs. There's no RSVP required, and they're free appetizers while supplies last. So just show up and join us. I hear there's been a good crowd showing up and having a lot of fun at our other previous events. And finally, the Tillamook County Community Health Center offices and clinics will be closed on Friday, July 4th in recognition of Independence Day. And we want to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday weekend next weekend.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, moving on to our cities. City of Manzanita, I believe we have Mayor Stock with us this morning. Good morning.
You do. Good morning from Manzanita, everyone. Just one thing for this morning, I wanted to highlight that we will be holding a coffee with counselor meeting at our local library this Friday, the 27th, from 10:30 to 12:30. We'll be focused and ready to discuss any questions or comments that people have about the budget, which has been adopted for the year. But we're also open to any other questions or comments or whatever any citizens would like to share with us or ask. And we will be at the library at 10:30 on Friday. And looking forward to seeing people. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, moving on to Rockaway Beach. We have Mayor McNeely with us this morning.
I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me now?
You are unmuted and I can hear you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'll begin with some exciting news about a ladder truck that we ordered back in, I guess, late 2023. Manufacturing is nearing completion. Chief Hesse will be headed to South Dakota on June 30th for final inspection, with delivery in early July and an anticipated in-service date for early August. I look forward to the push-in ceremony, something I've never been involved with, but I'm looking forward to be part of the push-in ceremony for our new ladder truck. Continuing with the fire department, Captain Grace starts an EMT advanced class on June 25th, and the department is now in the hiring process for summer staff. The application period is open and we anticipate hiring by July 1st. Well, we've heard 4th of July is coming. We all know that. The city and the fire department are getting prepared for the parade, the T-shirt sale, fireworks show, along with the wonderful influx of tourists. And for the fire department and Rockaway Beach Patrol, an increase in call volume. We've done this before. We're ready for the one that's coming up and looking forward to it. In terms of local business, I just want to mention that the Beach Bite, many of you may be familiar with the Beach Bite in Rockaway Beach. Well, it's reopened for pasta and pizza from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. My wife and I were doorbusters on Monday, and I enjoyed a delicious spinach salad with chicken, and my wife enjoyed meatballs and bread from the appetizer section of the menu. We're just thrilled to have Wagner and Andrew back in town. And then finally, thanks for highlighting Green Coast Market here in Rockaway Beach. We're all very proud and appreciative of the Maxfields for making this very exciting investment in our community. And then mention that coming up on, speaking of local business, coming up on Friday, Blue Water Fine Art Gallery is having its grand opening at 11 on Friday the 27th. They're right next door to the Green Coast Market. And those of you familiar with Rockaway Beach, it's great to have another shop open on Miller Street on that side of 101, which will only bring more people over to the businesses that are there. So if you're out and about and want to drop by, please do. 11 a.m. Friday for the grand opening of the Blue Water Fine Art Gallery. With that, I'll kick it back to you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Appreciate the updates. Okay, I believe that is the end of our list today. I'm going to pause for a moment in case there's anybody that has a phone number that is not their normal phone number who would like to unmute and let me know they're here with any of the remaining cities. Okay, absent that, then I would like to thank KTIL for broadcasting. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. And please go out and enjoy this, well, almost beautiful summer day. We will adjourn at 8:28 a.m. Thank you.